If you still want to bring it up at the interview stage on day one, especially in India, I think we still have a long way to go. US is definitely more sensitive, but India we still have a long way to go.
I should got a question.
Yes, sir.
I got this question when Praveen asked his question. Is that when you asked him what you don't want to do in your job, then he mentioned that he would not. He's not so comfortable with presentations and he would not want to do it now. But he answered it very nicely, saying that he is working on it and eventually he will be able to do it. But as of now, no. So as an interviewer or as someone belonging from the organization, how will you pursue this answer? I mean, can it work against the interviewee, or how do you see?
See, again, it's my personal view is that, by just mentioning it's fine, because I know there are challenges. The day you are able to overcome, you will do it, because in an audition you do get opportunities, right? If you get an opportunity and if you feel comfortable doing it, it's completely your call. In organization these days, especially once you reach leadership level, you will have to make presentations. Okay, you will have to. So if you are being upfront at the time of interview, that's a fair thing to do. Yeah. Something which is very evident, I don't see a point in harping on that all over again.
This is regarding the point Ravindra made, like telling the interviewer upfront that I stammer. What if I don't tell him and he perceives my stammer as me being someone who is very nervous and unsure? Because that is something which happened in one of my interviews. Actually, I already had a job in Infosys in my college, and then another company came. In Infosys, I told it upfront, and then the whole interview process was very easy, and whenever I went into a blog, the interviewer knew that what's going on. When I seemed like very nervous and maybe hesitant, he knew that I'm a person who stammers, and that's why I may be behaving like that. But in the next company, I took a gamble. Since I already had a job, I thought let me play with this interview, and I actually did, and I didn't tell him, and as soon as the interview started, after 2 minutes, he started telling, please relax, please calm down, and I didn't tell him till the end. I didn't tell him, and I could see that if I don't tell him, he will see my hesitations and all those things as being someone who is unsure of himself.
No, so that's what I said. Depending upon the severity, then you can accordingly disclose. So it's like this.
What I wanted to ask here was, like, if I tell upfront, what is there to lose?
But I'm just saying, depending upon the severity, something which is very evident.
Okay.
Because something is very evident, you don't want to talk about it over, but if you feel this is off and on, it's happening, then you could say it upfront. But as I said, in India is still catching up, people are still not sensitive. So please keep all those things in mind before saying anything.
But then, as you said, it's always better to get rejected in the interview itself. You would never want to go to a job where you won't want
it. It's like this, I think we'll have to be cognizant of the situation we are in.
Yes.
Okay, yes. And be true to the extent we can.
Yes.
I think that's very important. Okay, and I'm not saying that you need to hide it. Okay, I'm just saying that be true to the situation. So don't get me wrong, that I'm not trying to say to deceive and stuff like that, right? But I'm saying that open it if you think there's a need. So see how the situation is going, and how the interview is progressing. Then you take a call, then and there and do it. Okay? Yes. Because many times, for example, the role requires great communication skills. Okay, or आपने पहले ही बोल दिया. Then he or she might not even deep dive into who you are. Right? We'll just do a quick 5-minute interview and we are all smart people, right? We will come to know in 5 minutes or 10 or 20 minutes whether the interview went well or not. Because any interview which lasts 15-20 minutes, I personally feel is more of a formality. Because normally an interview is about 30 to 45 minutes.
I first just 2 points to contribute. One thing is this, that we are assuming that interviewee is going to be different in every situation. And as if the interviewer is going to be one same absolute person. A lot depends on the interviewer also. You may find some interviewers who might be very open and willing to talk about it. And there's another thing also, if you're going to talk about that I stammer, if you also qualify that and at this time that, and I'm working on it, I'm taking speech therapy. Some people might view this as a very positive statement that this person is aware of his shortcomings and is working on it. Absolutely. No problem with that. I think only thing which Pawas is saying is that you don't get to dwell on it. You don't say, I'm a stammerer, I constantly attend TISA workshops, I went to their national conference, I went to Mauritius 6 months back. You don't need to dwell on this. You simply make a statement, I stammer sometimes, and I'm working on it.
Right. And the reason I'm saying that is also because we also want ourselves to feel the strength of our own skills. Because the moment you disclose, then I'm sure you will get a feeling after the interview that he gave me the job because I told him upfront about something, not because of my skills. So, the moment we take the sympathetic route, somewhere we lose our self-confidence, what I feel personally. Again, as I said, situation complication will change.
Actually, I just want to say one thing. When I say that I stammer and I am working on it, it should not always be interpreted as if I am seeking sympathy. Because when I say that I stammer and I am working at it, this is also my way of making myself very comfortable. And then from that position of strength, I am dealing with the responsibility. Something like this, that say during the interview, some interviewers sometimes call for 2 cups of tea. At that time, if I am diabetic, is anything wrong in saying that, look, I am diabetic, I won't have sugar in the tea? Totally okay. So don't worry that if you are saying that I am stammering, don't think that everybody is going to see that this as a plea for sympathy.
Yeah.
Not necessary. Some people might misunderstand it in that way, but not always. Not always. Some people, a lot depends on how you say that and for what purposes are you saying. What are your motivation creation? Because some people like to do that. I want sympathy, I want accommodation, I want special treatment because I'm a person with special needs. But you might also say,
like when I shared it in my interview, my whole purpose was getting to know what was going on. Whenever I'm in a blog, he knows that I'm a person who stammers, and that is why I'm behaving like that. So,
as I said, gauge the interview, gauge the situation, and then.
And the person who's interviewing, because he was very a variable in the whole situation.
Absolutely, because for example, if I am the interviewer, okay, I will make the person comfortable. That is inherent quality, okay, that I have as an interviewer. But not everyone would have that.
I would like to share last year I had given a natural interview as an experienced candidate, and in that first I had a technical round. I had 45 minutes of technical round, and the technical guy put a remark that the candidate stutters. And then when I had the HR round, the HR person specifically asked me that there is a remark that you stutter. And he was very inquisitive that whether I will be able to do the presentations and all. Do the presentations and all the stuff. So that is the reason I asked you how the HR people because he was very inquisitive about it. That is the reason I asked.
So I'll clear one myth here. See, in organizations, okay, the person gets rejected 90% of the time is because of technical skills. 10% is HR. Trust me on that. Until and unless you go and mess it up completely and demonstrate an attitude which is out of whack. Okay, 90% of the time is because of technical skills. A person gets rejected. I as an individual during the starting phase of my career hardly rejected anyone purely because a person could not maybe articulate better. Because if I'm hiring for technical skills, I'll first look at a resume, evaluate you on the technical skills, and then go beyond. Attitude, obviously always can be worked on, but if you want to dig your own grave, then only you will go and mess it up with the HR person. Otherwise, you will not. If the technical guy is saying that I am ready to work with you, Harish, why would I say no to it? I only need to see that I create an environment in the organization which supports your growth. That's my responsibility. But to get the work done is your technical person's responsibility, not my responsibility.
Okay. By the way, don't get me wrong.
I'm just getting you right that I'm just clarifying that whatever I rejected in the past is also because
no, please let me come.
No,
Let me come. I was not rejected.
No, I didn't mean that way. Maybe my pitch was right, but I didn't want to clarify that.
I just want to complete my sentence. I was not rejected because of my struggling. I eventually got the offer, but then I rejected the offer because of some other reasons. But it's another story. But I wanted to ask you, the HR person, he had a doubt in this. Okay. So that is the reason I asked you this.
So as I said, HR will only reject when we see that there's some big time attitude issue. You have messed up with me personally. Only then will I say, okay, don't have this. That's not my attitude.
I want to ask one question. Suppose one person will clear the technical round, and means after that the second round was the HR round, and after that the HR says that sorry, you are not selected. Then shall we ask the HR people that why I am not selected or not? Shall I ask?
It's like this. Organization might not like to tell you why they're rejecting you because that's like opening a Pandora box. I tell you one reason, you will do a counter to that. I give you a second reason, you will do a second counter to that. Then it's like a never-ending story. I personally don't give feedback as to why I rejected it. Okay? I will simply say your skills do not match our requirement. That's a generic statement. The moment I make a mistake of deep diving, then I as a HR person digging my own grave. There could be a number of reasons, right? You could have not answered a question properly. You could have demonstrated a severe attitude issue at the time of interview. You might not have the skill set, or you are expensive. There could be tons of reasons. I personally don't tell the reason because why do you want to do that? Saying that. That's what I feel. You want to do that?
I don't know what is it.
Yes, sir.
We can have only one question. Yes. We can have only one question.
So 2 years back, I waited for an interview, and the technical round was also going good. But the interviewer said that you stumble when you talk. So I can't take you with my organization, and I was rejected.
So you said for some days?
No, what he said that you stumble when you talk. So I can't take you in my own organization.
So
what should we do then that time?
You should have said I don't stammer, I only stammer.
My technical round was good. My technical round was good actually.
It's like this. I tell you which role that you went for. Last time we had a similar discussion. Saying that technical round was good for a job. And this is the last time.
He's done the hotel management.
Hospitality line.
So I think the similar question was asked last time. There was a guy who had applied for a customer service role in Kingfisher. So remember there was a guy in Delhi and he was saying I hate to HR folks. So I think it's customer service as a role is where you need to speak all the time. Right? So as I said, identify your strengths. That's very important. Right? Don't be a misfit in a role which you think will be a failure. So don't get me wrong, but then hospitality, I'm just saying, for a minute it's a customer service role. You have to talk all the time, right? So there would be some hotels which would really, be extremely diverse and hire such people, but not everyone is. So that's when they're saying that they might not feel ashamed of hiring you, but they're saying that if you have a similar problem with customers, how will they react? I'm just contemplating the situation. But then identify your strength and then accordingly apply for the role. And also the company, don't apply to each and every company. Be very choosy. Be very choosy. Because you want a comfortable environment which is going to support you. I think you are working in a company, Vivek can share his perspective. You are working with Sapient, right?
Service. Yes.
Like this, right? Like this.
And it employs a lot of people who have impairments.
Right.
And then my company alone, almost close to 15 people have been identified with stutter. We also have a self-help group in our company itself. So people with impairments are more than welcome in our company. And the CEO, the HR, everyone is very sensitive about people who have challenges.
Absolutely. So, again, go back to the point, choose your company.
Don't do one or two questions soon after this conference. Don't do these 5 things in a HR interview. And in those list of those 5 things, stammering was nowhere mentioned. But a couple of other things which were mentioned, which I still remember are worth mentioning. They said that if you have been called for a middle-level manager interview, don't arrive there in your fashionable jeans and flip-flop slippers and totally cool. So, this kind of thing he mentioned. And because he said that one or two, he actually had such experience. That some people came for a very high-level interview, totally casually dressed. So it is not only stammerers who get rejected. There are other people also who get rejected for different reasons.
Right. Right.
Lawyers, teachers, and auctioneers. Do you know that word, auctioneer? Yeah. And we tell this a lot to the kids at NSA, but I mean, for you guys, I mean, what's the difference? I mean, to anyone who stutters, that you can do anything you want to do. I think the one job, I don't know that there is a person who stutters, is an air traffic controller, because I'm sure you could.
I'll get right for that.
I know one air traffic controller and I know one pilot also. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's one job.
Actually, I make papers on certain page.
It's just the point that you can do anything and you can be a good communicator. You can have good communication.
So the reason I was mentioning the strength part, again, that especially in India, and then again I'm talking about the India context is still developing. People are becoming more sensitive.
In the interview, and then you try to like have made a point, and then you go lead against that point. So would you expect me to stick on my point now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would expect you to stick on your point, because the moment I push back and you also change your point of view, then meaning you do not have your point of view, you're not going to take a stand. So if you are making a point, and hopefully that's a valid point, stick by it.
Okay. But even if I don't have that valid point,
then why are you making a point?
no, I am. नहीं मतलब मैं ऐसे बोल रहा हूँ कि जैसे मैंने कोई आपको but there's no way that I can.
Right. So if you do not have the data or facts to back up your point, it's better not to make that point. Because especially in organizations, many times you go with your gut. So if you have a strong gut, say that yes, I don't have fact and data to support what I'm saying, but I strongly believe in this. You can say that. But most of the time, that will be, when you are saying gut, will be more speculative and will be more futuristic. But if you are saying a fact which is based, or if you are saying a point of view which is based on past information, then that better be supported by some facts or data. Or it could be as simple as saying that I read this in a Harvard study of 2010. Leave it to Harvard to figure out whatever they are doing. No, I think that has to be true. But I think you could say that I have read this there. Because what we do, you would have seen in one of my presentations, I have written that source Harvard 2010. So the source is very important. You might not have the hard data or the fact, but the source is very important.
One more.
Yes, sir.
Why do we say that we should be choosing